Okay, well, I got as many of the machines as I'm going to get. So I think, did I get the one that I needed though? That's the question. Did I get the laser? I don't think I did. I got a drill and several assembly I/O arms, which is okay, but I only needed one more of these, and I need the drill. I mean, excuse me, I need the laser. So yeah, I think I'm going to be tearing down this whole system over here. Well, no, I have to set up a regular system first. So there's a couple parts I need to make first. See, do I have enough circuit boards prepared? I only have 3 circuit boards prepared, so no, I don't have enough circuit boards prepared. We don't have enough redstone to prepare them. Redstone's in there. What? How did I got another camel pack in there, apparently. Extra camel packs all over the place now. So yeah, I'm low on redstone. Well, I'm thinking that this I/O arm is actually going to go... Well, I don't need the UV light box anymore, right? I should have enough unassembled PCBs, yeah. I don't need the UV light box now. I'll put that over here for now. And then I can put that second arm there. Ooh, of course that prevents me from being able to access this yeah, which is going to stop working partially. So I do want to grab these things out of here. These parts. That'll create a few circuit boards. That might be enough to complete what I need to complete, because I only need enough to build a laser and the control unit. Oh shoot, well maybe not, because I think I actually have to complete the whole quest in order to get that. In order to get the... We look at under pressure. Yeah, because I had to build these parts in order to get this assembly laser program. Of course, I could just make the assembly laser program, which I believe is... The assembly laser program is a bunch of emeralds around a rose red. And I don't have a ton of other uses for emeralds, so it wouldn't be too big of a waste. I have an... Pardon me. I have enough emeralds to make it. Sorry if I blew anybody's eardrums out there. I definitely have enough emeralds to make it. And the other rewards for that quest are not all that important to me. And what is going to need to happen is this is all going to need to change around. I'm going to need to like completely redo this system eventually. Now I don't want to do it just yet, which is the other problem. So, well, actually, so for now I think I want to put that there. Yeah. Then I'm gonna... Well, I need the pneumatic wrench, which should be over here, right? Nope. It's probably in my tools bag here someplace. Yep, there it is. Pneumatic wrench. Change one of the colors on one of those. Now all I need is a laser. So is this the input one? Did I just change it to, hey Mr. Soul. Sorry I missed your initial comment there. I was probably concentrating on not dying in the city. So I need to assembly laser program and the assembly laser itself. So that'll be this. So I need to make some pneumatic cylinders. Get me some of that blue plastic out of there. I need 4 of them for that, and then let's see if I look at assembly lines. So I need 4 for that. Do I need any for this? No. I just need circuit boards pressure tube and some compressed iron. Do I have pressure tube up there? I don't know. There's pressure tube. What else? Just the circuit boards. It should have compressed iron up here already. Compressed iron, I do. So yeah, this I should be able to make no problem. Could make two of them if I wanted. I don't want to. So that's going to complete that one, right? Yes. So yeah, technically in order to complete this quest I'd have to make all these parts. I may eventually do that, just because there's another quest after this that I might want to finish eventually at some point. Assembly laser, that's the other one I actually have to have in order to get the system working. So I need a rose red. I should have an extra rose red over here somewhere. Ooh, I only have one rose red. Okay, well, that's okay. That's all I should need for now. And then make these pneumatic things. So that is going to require some of these. So I need some levers, some pressure gauges, gold, pressure gauges. I need four, or I need 3 pistons, so I need do I need 3 gauges? No, screw it, I'm making 6. I'll need them eventually for something. Okay, so this takes some, I'm gonna need some pressure tube. Is it like this? I think it's like this. There we go, some more pressure tube. Then I'm going to need some levers. I need more than 3 levers. Refill my water. I really like that fact that I can now do that without having to do anything. Push the button, I'm done. Eventually that's going to be even more awesome. I'm not even going to have to push a button or nothing. It'll just automatically do it. Which is kind of why I want to get this pressure system upgraded. It's going to require a bunch of stuff to do what I want. Okay, what am I looking for down here? Forget what I came down here looking for. Oh, cobblestone. Now I'm good to go. Let's see, well, I need twice as many levers. 6, 11, 12. It's probably more levers than I actually needed for this, but so for these things, I need to make these things. I only need technically 3 of them at the moment. Then cannon, 3 of those. Now there we go. Pistons. Now I should be able to make this. There we go. Assembly laser. Oh, you know what? I am going to need another rose red because I need the rose red to make the program. So that would go there. That would sit on there for now. I hope that would work. Cool, that fills right up, no problem. That's working fine. So yeah, I'm gonna need rose red in order to get the to finish this up. Dark fan raid. Oh, awesome! Thanks, Dark fan. I am just in the middle of trying to upgrade my pneumatics system in Crash Landing here. Hey, thanks guys. Welcome raid. Welcome everybody from the raid. Thanks Dark Fan. And I'm just gonna keep on working on my pneumatic systems here. Oh yeah, I wanted to empty out my treasure. This is the loot that I got when I was in the city. Some other stuff I picked up. Go ahead, pull this stuff out and dump it in this chest. Oh, I need that though. Oh, a double raid. Wow, that's very awesome. Thanks, guys. Hahaha. I'm speechless. That's just very, very cool. I think I've only ever been raided one other time before, and that was really cool as well. I think that's really cool how the Twitch community supports each other that way. Cool. And probably fall asleep. Well, no worries. Right now, yeah, I'm just kind of doing maintenance in between my YouTube episodes, and I figured I'd stream it. So, if anybody wondered what I did in between episodes, it'd be somewhere on the internet that they could go look it up. Go look at that. So yeah. Okay. Keep putting this stuff away in chests until I can get reasonable space in my inventory. Okay. But now I've got to get rows of red, and I have no roses. So what I'm going to do is bone meal some grass till I come up with a rose. That's going to be rough because they're kind of rare. They are, in fact, very, very rare because of all of the Pam's Harvest Craft stuff in this pack. So now, didn't get one that time through. I'm just going to go around and clear it all. Dark Raid, yes, awesome. Keep trying for the rose now. Come on. But really, this is the only way I found to do it. If anybody else knows a better way, I'm more than happy to listen. But I'm pretty sure this is only... Oh, look, a yellow flower. That's kind of good. Not the one I needed, but definitely worth having. Uh-oh. Was it my inventory is all filled with junk? I'm clear it out here real quick. Come over to these chests. Put the foods and stuff in here. Hi there, Ninja. Hey, everybody. Thanks for swinging by. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. That's so fun. So awesome. Again, I love the support that the Twitch community shows each other. It's really cool. I'm definitely doing that when I have more than 1 or 2 people on the channel at the end of my streams. I haven't had that opportunity to repay that favor yet, so I'm definitely gonna try next time I have more than 2 or 3 people in a channel at the end of the stream. That'd be cool. Let's see, dump some of this stuff off so I can actually have space for more of these little plants and stuff. Got a ton of plants out here. We'll get those flowers before they disappear. Okay, good, I got them. Yeah. Okay. Put all the trees in here. You can see I got a lot of fruit trees that I haven't really bothered to plant because I have a good amount of food, so I really don't got to worry too much about food. In fact, that right there is my magic chef system. It gives me food whenever I'm hungry. I can just walk over to it and feeds me. Well, almost. I still have to put the food in my mouth. It puts the food in my... that's what I'm looking for right there. Got it. Got it. Okay, so I'm going to clear these trees because I don't really want the trees to grow. least not yet. I might plant a few fruit trees out here just to kind of, you know, make it look nice, decoration wise. I mean, I have a few tropical trees over there in my little mini desert, but like I said, I don't really need food so much, because anytime I need food, all I gotta do is go stand right here and it'll make sure that I have a proper amount of food in my inventory. Which I'm not even hungry right now, so I'm gonna hold off on eating any of that. Oh, a few more food items can go in this chest. Right there. What else? Nope. I want to grind those. I want to make sure I put those in a pulverizer to get the extra dyes out of them, because they're hard to get to grow in the first place. So yeah, this is my victory garden. It's pretty much just, I think it's every type of Pam's plant I have in here now. I have a few more slots in case I come across something I don't already have in here. But it's fairly well complete. I think I have just about everything that you can grow. The only thing I don't have is pumpkins and melons, and I'm not even sure you can get those in this pack. So pulverizer. No, not induction smelter. Pulverizer. There we go. Pulverize the rose red. Pulverize the dandelion yellow. Cool. So yeah, that's going to be good because I need that for later on for something. In fact, I had another yellow that I was saving just for something else, but yeah, it's pretty hard. There's a lot of people that get frustrated with it, but I mean, if you need tips and tricks, you can definitely find them on YouTube if you look around. I have my own series up there, and there's a few other really good ones out there. I love Direwolf and all, but don't try to follow him because you will fail miserably. Wait, where did I make it already? What am I missing here? I made the laser already. Oh, I need to make the laser program. That's right, which is the emeralds. Emeralds surrounding a rose red will give you the laser assembly program. And you can see that there's a pneumatic craft message there. It says that he's eventually going to change that around so that you can only get them from villagers, but for now you can still craft them with emeralds. So toss that in there now, and it should now process stuff if it needs to. So what I need it to process though is, let's see, I need to make, let's try to just turn a new follower. Awesome, thanks Ninja. Thank you very much. So now I need to make some valve things. Here, what are they called? I can't think what they're called. It's this surrounded by compressed iron. What is it? Pressure chamber valves. I need to make a bunch of those. And then what I'm going to do is when I put this pressure chamber valve in this chest, hopefully I got these set right, you'll see that the assembly line springs into action, and it'll pull those pressure chamber valves out of the chest, 4 at a time. And that's a trick you need to know. If you got to make sure that there's at least 4 that they're in there in sets of 4, because it'll do 4 at a time. It'll bring them over, put them on the table, assembly table, and then the laser will spring into action here in a second. It's moving kind of slow because I don't have the any speed upgrades made yet. That might be something that I work on during the next YouTube video. I'm not sure, but I'm doing this all between because it's kind of a lot of lengthy process and a lot of waiting around on some of these things. Of course, that laser was quick. It made those parts real quick. The assembly platform, then that arm will take them off, and it should put them back into that chest over there. And then as soon as it's done, it's moving really slow. Really? Uh-oh. I don't think it has an inventory that it can reach. Maybe that's the problem. So let me just toss a chest down behind here real quick. Does that help? Yep, there it goes. There it goes. It couldn't reach that inventory over there. It's too far away. So that'll put that in the chest, and then the blue arm will swing back into action and go ahead and get the next group. There's we go. Now I have advanced pressure tubes. These will hold a lot more pressure than these smaller tubes that you see that are currently making up my system. So now I will be able to use a higher pressure level, and I'll be able to use the kinetic compressors that I've been finding in the cities that I've been looting. I've got a couple of them hanging around now. I got a kinetic compressor there. I might even have one over here too. I do. There's really not a lot of point in having more than one in the kinetic compressors, but that's what I'm going to be using here in a minute when I tear the system down and rebuild it. But I think I want more advanced pressure tubes than what I got. I've got 8. I want a whole bunch of them because I need to run a few things. And let's see here. So that means I'm going to have to make a few more up here. So for that I need to get these guys. And then, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and make a whole bunch of these heavy, or the high pressure tubes, the advanced tubes. Just let that thing go to town there. What am I missing? Oh, I need more capacitors in there. More capacitors, and now I've got 16 of these advanced pressure tubes. That's not bad. What is that? I need a whole bunch of them. I don't know if anybody's in the chat right now. It's kind of gets quiet at this time of day usually, so. But yeah, that's going to let me upgrade my system here in a minute. And once this is all done, I'm going to go ahead and tear this all down and completely redo this system. So that's going to be interesting. Well, maybe not. Maybe interesting. So, but yeah, all this is going to go. Somebody's here. So yeah, all this is going to go. I'm probably going to replace these with the Ender IO conduits and stuff. Now Ender IO is not a default thing in here, so. It's not, I mean, it's not a default mod. It's not a typical part of the pack. That's actually my own addition. I have some configs that balance it out to balance it with the rest of the way the mod pack is set up. So, hey, Mr. Soul. Yeah, Mr. Soul's been here the whole time, haven't you? That's gonna take a little while because this thing's pretty slow and by default. Now, I suppose it probably would be okay to go ahead and set up my automatic potion brewer system right now. I was going to save it for a YouTube episode, but I don't think it can be easily explained and visually like afterwards, so it's not a big deal, I don't think, because it's just 2 potion stands and a couple bits of Ender IO conduit in the chest. The only thing was, I was thinking about making cakes as well, because I need to get cakes. Pneumatic craft is a little bit of a challenge to get into. Before you can even get into it, you have to get some compressed iron. The best way to do that is to well, you never know till you try, but the important thing about streaming is not so much that people like you or anything, is that you have fun, and if you have fun, I think people will like to watch you. So, I mean, that's the main thing, is that you yourself are having fun doing it. So, I mean, if you have fun doing it, then, you know, somebody will have fun watching you, is basically what it amounts to. That was the advice that was given to me, and it seems to be working out pretty well for me, so. I've been playing this map maybe almost a month now. Often, I mean, this is the map that I use in my YouTube series. So, I play it a little bit just about every day. I played this a little bit and use it for recording purposes now. Now that I'm getting kind of far in, I'm kind of doing some stuff that's not really worthy of making it into the videos, so that's why I'm doing the stream. So I'm streaming all of the stuff that I'm doing in between the actual YouTube videos, so that when I do the YouTube video, it's just the interesting bits, or the educational bits. So yeah, last YouTube video, I made this automatic water pack refiller system right here, where I just walk up and push the button and it fills up my camel pack. Ugh, that sounds really terrible, Ninja. Sorry to hear about that. There you go. Give you that information real quick. You know what? I think I'm going to sleep this night off. I don't like having all the mobs out there. Sometimes they come over the walls. Not very often, but there's a few mobs that can actually get me over top of the walls. Some flying spiders, and then there's occasionally mini ghasts that spawn and pick up mobs and bring them inside the walls. It's kind of nasty, so I've been trying to sleep the nights off, sleep the nights away. So yeah, last episode I did that water refilling thing, and I finished up building my big reactor, so I have a fairly large amount of power available to my systems. So let me think here. Next part's is this done down here? Is this all done? I think it's all done. I got good. I have a ton of advanced pressure tubes now, so the next thing is going to be to tear this all down and start over. Make sure I have enough things. I have the kinetic compressor, I have the assembly lines ready to go, the charging station's ready to go. I'm not going to move the pressure chamber, it's going to stay right where it's at. So yeah, as far as I can tell, I'm ready to tear this down and start fresh. Let me break these guys first. It's going to start spewing out stuff all over the place. Air. It's going to release all of its air, so I'm just going to put all of the things in that chest for now. I'm going to have air spewing all over the place. That's fine. And just once I get everything tore down, then I'll figure out exactly how I'm going to lay this out and redo it. Because it's going to be a bit different. I need to go ahead and pick up the... Actually, you know what? I think I'm pretty much done with that etching acid, so I'm just going to destroy it. No big deal. No big deal at all. So I am also going to want to... Whoa. That hammer, or that shovel, works really fast now that it's steel and upgraded with all kinds of stuff. I'm going to want to remove all these item conduits. Don't want any of those. Don't need any of those now. Because even when I do move things around, I'm going to move around with Ender IO item conduits instead of the item ducts. I'll get up out of there. Well, I still need to have access to that bottom, because that is where the chamber interface is at. I don't think I'm going to change the input. Well, actually, I might change it a little bit. If I do change anything, it'd be to remove this omnidirectional hopper and replace it with an item conduit, an advanced item conduit. Would actually be the best thing to do there, I think. So yeah, I want to remove that. Yeah, I mean, it does keep the spiders from climbing in. In fact, I have a spider guard. It's the fact that there's special mobs in the pack now. I'll show you. It's the fact that there's special mobs in the pack now, and there's flying spiders. So flying spiders can still get in here. They're extremely rare spawn, but they can come right over. They just fly up and come on in. Either that or they're spawning on top of the trees. I don't know. Let's see here. Put F7 on. I don't see anything. See, it doesn't show that there's anything anywhere that they could spawn, but occasionally I get a spider in here. It's pretty rare though. There we go. Put away some stuff. Put away all this stuff. That has places to go. That could go in there. Lubes, plastic can go in there. I survived the zombie pigmen in the city by just staying away from them. When I see them, I get my glider out, my hang glider, and just, hop my butt away from them real as fast as I can. That's how I survive them. Well, it is kind of nice though. This cleaver will kill most of those zombie pigmen with one swing, so that's nice. I haven't even upgraded the damage on it yet. I'm going to. I'm definitely going to upgrade the damage to the maximum, but I just haven't got around to doing it because it requires a whole bunch of nether quartz. And for nether quartz, I have to run this machine over here to get some soul sand in order to sift the soul sand and get more nether quartz. So once I have a good oversupply of nether quartz, I will probably upgrade that sword. But my first bit of nether quartz is going to go into making an AE system before too long. So yeah, all this can come out now. All of Steve's cables. Be reusing those, I think, some of them anyway. Put them away in my bag. What is in here? Okay, I got some capacitors, some bits and bobbles. Bring those over here for now. And finally, get rid of this chest out of the way and figure out how I want to lay this out. So I have no idea exactly how I want to lay this out. Do I still have an axe? Yeah, I still have an axe. Wooden chest doesn't want to break. Need to eat food. Let me eat something I only have one of so I can free up an inventory spot. There we go. And I will put those in there for the moment. Back up here, drop off some more crafty parts. Let's see, dyes I want to keep in this chest for now. Okay, looks good. Okay, so now I have to figure out how I want to lay this all out in order to Ah, I see you're talking about the actual map. So now I gotta figure out how I want to lay this all out in order to provide it with the right amounts of air pressure in different places. So I'm gonna need some cable that comes up here and connects into there. Now this same bit of cable can actually be connected to, yeah, I bet if I do that, let me check something here. I need to see if I use the advanced cable and a couple bits of, I wouldn't have to use the advanced cable. I think I want to use the advanced cable in this thing. So if I put this right there, because that just faces you no matter which way you're approaching it. And if I bring this up out of the, yeah, like that. There we go. That's not bad. That'll work. Oh, how did I end up with a piece down there? Okay, so that's good. Those are the two things that have to have the lower pressure. Now the other things are going to have a higher pressure value. I may want to move this whole chest out of there. So let me grab my dolly. And move this over here. I'm just going to stick it way over here in the corner for now so it's out of the way. There, let's put that axe. I'll break that. Oh, I forgot I had stuff in that for refilling my cartridges. Well, that's okay. I'll just put those away. Okay, so there is that. Now, I'm actually thinking I need the power, the high pressure. Oh shoot, you know what? I forgot to make something. Actually, dang it. What's it called? Interface. This thing right here. Oh, that's going to take a wither skeleton skull, so I'm not gonna, that's going to take some special planning to even be able to make it. So, although I know what to do to get that. I don't suppose that the wither skeleton skull is any kind of craftable. Nope. I do know how to get it though, if I need to. Well, I do need to, but I do know how to get it. So that's probably going to have to wait till. And okay, how's my water? I'll go ahead and refill it. This is I need a couple different pressure levels, so I need pressure regulators. Hopefully I have the stuff to make all that. Regulator. I need the big ones. Well, it's going to take 2 of these. Okay, so those pressure tubes that are those valves that I made earlier that were extra are now going to come into play. I might actually need more than 2 of them. So that's because this takes, yeah, that takes probably 2 of these each, right? Yes, 2 of those each. So for each one of these, I need 4 of these pressure gauges. So let me grab some more compressed iron and gold, and make some more pressure gauges. I need 1, and then I need. Ah, shoot! I made 1 more than I need. Dang it! Oh well. Then I need to make these guys. So get the where'd those extra. I have levers. I already have the levers. Do I have the? Yeah, I do have that stuff. So should be good to go. 2. Why am I not being able to make? Oh, I need another lever. Need one more lever. There we go. Got it. So now I can make 2 of these. There we go. 2 advanced pressure regulators. Okay. Well, let's see. Where do I have power? I have power right up there. And let me get my Yeta wrench out and look where I might have easiest access to power. Well, up there might be the best place. Dang it. That's dust. Get up out of there. There we go. So if I have power up here, actually, if I put it on that side of the room over there towards the ceiling, I have power access. I'll be close to the water access for moving the other system down here. Then I would just have to run cable or run a pressure tube, which I made a lot of extra pressure tube just for this purpose. So what I could do, well, right here is where it would be at. So I came under here. With a pressure tube. Darkness. Okay, that's okay. So when I look here again, let's break that so I can get up and out of there for a moment. I'm okay on water right now. Let's assume that this is what I want to do. Okay, so the advanced pressure tube is going to run right along here. Whoops. So I need to make a way out of there. What's going to happen is there's going to be a kinetic compressor up in here somewhere. I want this kind of visible, but then also somewhat hidden at the same time. Part of it, I want the main part of it visible. So what if I put it right here? If I put the shovel is so OP, just like clears stuff like right now. Hey Camford, how you doing today? Let's see here. How do I want to do this? Well, I think I want the controller. Okay, I don't want to go all the way up there because okay, yeah, that's fine. Gotta remember that my aqueous accumulator is going to sit right there. And if the player interface is right beside it, right there, so that would be why am I suddenly having a hard time? Oh, because that was not a regular block. That's because it was a conduit facade. Don't want to put that there then. So I can't do that. Well, so the aqueous accumulator would be sitting, or the autonomous activator will be sitting here, right underneath it. No, yeah, right underneath here. We'll put the aqueous accumulator there. The player interface right here, and then the pressure creator thingy right here, right? Yeah. And then I can run cable down and put a regulator tube right below here. There's a lot of thinking out loud right now, guys. Sorry. So if this... Okay, and then I'll need another regulator tube. Actually, right there would probably be fine. Like, no, I can't put it there because there's a cable there. Conduit facade, yeah. Can't put it right there, but I could put it like up here. Except the problem with that is these cables are not multi-part compatible, I don't believe, so. Okay, so there'll be a regulator tube. One of the regulators will be right here. The other regulator that one's going to regulate down to like 9 or so, and then the other regulator. So how would I shoot? Where am I going to put the... Let me think about this again for a second. It's going to go into there, go up to the player interface, which is good to get full power. Then it's going to go... Maybe I need to have the drone charging station over here? I don't know. This is hard. Maybe I need to have the drone charging station outside on top of the ship. You go look at that. You go look at the possibilities of that real quick. Oh, it's nighttime. That means it's time to use the sleeping bag. So if I put the pressure thing out here on the top of the ship someplace, I want it to be somewhat hidden. Let me get the Yeta wrench out and look at this. So it'd have to come up right there. What is straight up from here? Anything? Straight up through there. Actually, that's almost perfect. That's actually going to work. So this will actually work out well, in fact. So yeah, that regulator can go, and then another regulator can go up here, which means that, yeah, the power system will be there. Yeah, this will work. The player interface will be there, and then the compressor will be right here, which it will have power from the side. Excellent. Okay, so just need to put in all of these cables, these tubes. Oh, dang it, I can't reach up there. Bring that down to here and then over. Need to go use my button, my water fill button. Yeah, you have two options to get seared brick. What will happen is there's two options. You can either go to the city and try to find it and loot it, which is going to be difficult early game because you won't have the armor and equipment to withstand any kind of attacks. The other way is to use the stones, not the regular stones, but the ex-nihilo stones, not smooth stone or cobblestone. But if you use the ex-nihilo stones and you put that in a stone crucible with a heat source under it, can't see my stone crucible because it's actually underneath here. But yeah, trust me, I have a stone crucible there. If you use the ex-nihilo stones and put them into the crucible, you can get liquid seared stone, and you can pour that out into an ingot cast and get the seared bricks that way. That's the other way that you can get it still. It's kind of not an intentional thing. It might be going away in the next version. I'm not 100% sure about that. But for now, that is a method that you can use. It doesn't require that you go to a city. You're typically meant to go to the city and try to... have a good night, Ninja. Catch you later. You're typically meant to go to the city and find the stuff, though, so... Well, now hold on. Well, actually, that'll be alright. If I do... How am I going to do that? Well, actually I have the cables here, I guess. Some of the cable bits will be here. So this will be a cable bit. That'll be a cable bit. What's going to be sitting here? Oh, yeah, so that'll be a cable bit. And cable there. No problem. Not a problem at all. In fact, glad to help. Connect those up. I've not tested that since my world was actually created in 1.1.1 for the most part. I upgraded it to 1.1.2 afterwards, so after I already had the smeltery. But I have gone out to the city and gathered a bunch of smeltery parts since then, so they're really not too. I mean, it's definitely not impossible by any means, but I mean, it's not too ridiculous, I don't think. Go upstairs and look at where that actually comes out on this ship here. That should be like right. Oh, that's super perfect. Because then I can put my charging station right here for to recharge the drones. Super perfect, indeed. I would assume that it's a whole lot of them. Yes. Oh, thanks, Cam. I didn't even realize I surpassed 600 now. That's awesome. I was like at 580 last I looked, which was maybe 4 or 5 hours ago, right before I started the stream. So awesome. I'm gonna have to do some kind of celebration of some sort, some kind of celebratory video. I really need to do that. I kind of slacked off on doing one for 100, and kind of glad I did because it was so fast that I just went straight up past that. Drinks. Yeah, that would be a good celebration for me, but I don't know how much the YouTubes would care to see that. Well, they might actually like that a lot, just to see me get stupid afterwards. Because after 10 shots of vodka, I'm pretty sure I would be pretty stupid. Okay, so yeah, that's gotta go. Okay, cables. Cables. I'm gonna need the redstone emitter. I wish I need a few redstone emitters, but one is gonna go there. Now, hopefully, I don't think these guys are set to have anything in, out, always active. Good. That's already ignoring redstone. I definitely know how that goes. Not being able to sleep stuff, that is. So I need 2 more redstone emitters to go beside the... Let's see, that's a redstone receiver. I shouldn't need that. I need some more cables. I might need to actually make some more cables. Let me go upstairs, see if I have any Steve's factory cables up here. I do. Good. But yeah, I need one. What? No, I said I need 2 more emitters. There's one. Right. Oh no! Shoot! I just made a receiver, didn't I? Dang it! Dang it! Wasted a cable. That's okay. I'll use it for something. So just give me all that redstone. Give it to me. Give it all to me. I can go ahead and make it here. There we go. 2 more emitters. There we go. Got it. Oh, actually no. I don't need a control valve. I don't need a valve because, oh yes, I do need a valve. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. So one of these has to be a valve. Probably, or a gauge, not a valve. This one is the regular advanced pressure tube. That's a regulator tube. That's an advanced. Okay, so if I move this regulator tube up 1 more. Ouch. Dang it. This is a regulator tube, right? No, this one is. Oh, what's that one? There's the regulator tube there. That's fine. So this is going to need a emitter beside it. Which is not going to interfere. These two should not interfere with each other. Okay, then it's going to need actually I do need one receiver. Redstone receiver is probably going to sit right there. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, this is getting complicated here. Okay, then the other emitter is going to go. Let's see, I don't want that there, not there. It's going to go there. So the regulator needs to go there, and then I need a valve in between there, or not a valve, a gauge in between there. So I gotta go make a gauge. Let's see, do I have enough stuff left to make a gauge? I need to go grab some gold, I think. Do I have the iron? Compressed iron? Maybe in here? No. Maybe down here? Oh yeah, I moved that chest back here in the corner. Compressed iron? No. Compressed iron? No. Really? Am I really out of compressed iron? No, it's right there. I just need gold. Hey, Havoc. Back? Welcome back. Yeah, I think Cam's been my probably I think he watched my very first stream, and he's been around helping me out with the channel ever since. So what I do? I grabbed iron. Don't need iron. I need gold. Gold. There we go. That's better. So let's look what I need to make an advanced gauge. Make the advanced gauge, which is some redstone. There we go. Oh, cool. That gauge that I had extra, that I made extra earlier, actually turned out to be useful. That's going to let me finish this system, I think. Actually, I need that bit of redstone, because the gauge is going to go there, and then I need the redstone on there, because that'll actually pick up the signal from the gauge and transmit it into the redstone receiver thingy there. Then finally, I need to start connecting these bits and pieces up with regular cable. Oop, I need to eat too. Eat food. Okay, so I should be able to connect these like that. Yeah, that would work. Then actually, we'll connect. No, actually, I gotta do that, don't I? I can't come. There we go, like so. I need to put that one piece of tubing back. There we go. Okay, so that redstone emitter. Then I'm gonna need uh-oh. Do I need? Maybe I don't need. Maybe I don't. Let's see. I need that. Trying to think here. Okay, now I do need. Whoops! Dang it! It's back to having this pickaxe work too good. Go ahead and fill some of that back in while I'm down in here. Right. That's all looking good down in there. So yeah, I do want to connect that to there. Connect that out to there. Piece there. Let's see, this is where the actual... I'm going to put the compressor in, I think. I'm going to put the compressor in now. I hear creepers blowing up there. Do I have to supply the power to the back of this? Well, that changes things, doesn't it? It's not running. Well, it's definitely, it would be getting power if... Oh, well crap. Poop! Okay. The... Grr. Well, I guess I'll have to bring power out and around to this, to the side here. But first, I want to say, well, it shouldn't matter. I kind of hate to do that. Shoot. Well, in that case, nah, bugger. How can I do this otherwise? Gotta be a way to get this to work without changing this piping around too much. Well, clearly that works. Except... Okay, that would work, except I don't want to do that. Shoot. Well, alternatively, I could put it over there. What's my... Oh, need to fill my pack. Oh, I know. Here we go. I got an idea. Wait, will this work? If I remove that bit. technically, well, that has to stay there. I could use that emitter for both the regulation and for the pump, for the air pump. Of course, that would be, well, that would be hiding it in the wall, but it wouldn't be using less material. I did that, and then rotated it. Well, it's not going to rotate because I don't have power over to that spot yet. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Okay, so if I use that red net emitter for two things, then I bring the power around to the side of that. And some ender conduit. Rotate that. Switch that to redstone requires high. Okay, that'll work. So this might actually... I just gotta think here for a second. So that doesn't need to be there then, and this might not need to be there. It'll definitely need to be there. And it is, do I have... That'll need to be there. Okay. Regulator. That regulator down there can be controlled with that emitter. The pressure gauge is going to send its signal into there, and then that emitter up there will control that regulator that goes out to the drone recharging station. So that regulator is going to yeah, that'll work. Now the only thing I have left to do is I'm gonna have to make some more Steve's cable in order to connect the actual couple of last things to the system that I want to connect to it. I think. So Steve's cable is gonna come straight out. Okay, so because right there is going to be where the... Well, no. I have water right there, so... Yeah, Steve's cable will come out this way. The player interface, actually... No, that's probably fine. I probably had that in the right place. Because I want to leave that as... I want to put a glass block so I can see that gauge back there when I'm done. Fill in all of this over here. Oh, dang it. I fell into a real bad place there. Get out of here. Shoot. Gotta go out this way. Oh, I can't get out that way either. Out this way. Okay. Don't want to put nothing in there. Fill that in. Fill that back in. Yeah, that's fine. Fill that back in. This is a tight working area right here, let me tell you. So you can fill that back in. That'll work. Because right here is going to be player interface. Right here is going to be the cyclic assembler. From up there, I'm going to bring it down here. And then there'll be a glass in between there, and then right. Yeah, that's the way I'll do it. This will need to have Steve's cable there. Yep, so I need 2 more pieces of Steve's cable, and I'll put the manager in. So let me get the Steve's cable made up. Which is the weighted iron pressure plate. Grab some iron. Make some that. I need glass, and that should be it. That should be it, right? Yep. I should have the manager already down here someplace. Right. So manager should either be in my inventory here, or oh yeah, it was. It was in there. I've seen it. There we go. So the manager will go there. Cable. Cable. Looking good. Oh, sorry guys. What are you guys saying? yeah, yeah. I keep the game volumes very low because, especially on this pack, it can get very loud at the dawn. Yeah. Well, that'd be okay. It'd probably be okay. It was very jokeable. It was laughable. Let me get these. Oh, okay. I don't want to break that one. Probably I can fill that one in from the outside though. So now fill in this bit of wall. Refill this wall. There we go. I'm going to need to make a conduit cover for right there. I can start filling in this bit of floor. So that's all run. That's all. What I don't have run is I don't have the. But I can do that here in a little bit. Which is I don't have the item conduit that's going to come out this way from underneath there and lead to a chest that's going to be probably that chest over there, or a new chest, maybe an iron chest. But oh, my water thing's empty. There we go. I wonder how much of this I should leave exposed. Of course, you can still see a pretty good amount of it, especially when I hold a wrench. You can really see what's going on back behind there because you can see through the ducts at that point. There's to all the conduit facades and see pretty much what's going on. Plus, I'm going to leave this big piece of glass right here so I can see that gauge back in there. Let's see here. Very tight. Some people like a tight workspace. Let's see if I can put some of this stuff away. That would help. Well, I don't want to move the cyclic assembler just yet. I want to do that after I get the program written and all that stuff. Because I still got to write the program. I still got to make the player interface, the aerial interface, which is going to go right there. I can't even, well, I could write this simple program, I could write a very simple program that would actually, what I could do is put an initialization button here. Is that the receiver? Yeah, that's a receiver. Put that there for an initialization button. So that when I push the trigger, this is going to be Redstone controlled. It's going to look for the 1 block away one. Okay, Redstone control. And it's going to go on high pulse. It's going to create rednet emitter. Create a rednet emitter. And do another rednet emitter. So this is basically going to turn all the things on to the proper values. So now all I gotta do is remember the proper values. Now if I look at, what is it called? Where is it? Here? No, is it? It's alright, regulator. So the formula is 22.5 minus redstone times 1.5. So if my goal is to have a pressure of 4.5, I need to send it what, 12? Right? Let me get the calculator open here. Calculator. 12 times, I've done this before. 1.5 is 18. 22.5 minus 18 is 4.5. So yeah, 12. So that lower one down there, that one down there, redstone signal, it's redstone. Wait, is it connected? Yeah, it's connected back to the other side there. It needs to be set to 12. So the first one is at the bottom. Let's see. It's going to have the lowest Y. So the low Y. The side that it does needs to be strong power. The side is the east side. Side, just the east side. The output is going to be 15 is fine. Fixed is correct. And there we go. That's that one. This is going to be the 4.5 reg. Then this emitter is going to be the one that's further away, right? Where else do I have an emitter? I have an emitter there too, don't I? Oh wait, that's the wrong side. It is the one it's right there, but the side I actually need is the south side, not the east side. So let me change that. Side is the south side, right? Facing south. Okay, we're good. Then the north side, this one's going to be the other regulator though, so it's actually up there. that one's going to have the east side as the output side. So, you know, I used more cable than I needed to, didn't I? Because I didn't need to. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I did. Let me get in there and fix it. Because this one doesn't need to be there. Did I get it? Redstone emitter? I did. This actually could be... Whoops. Well, I do need that there, don't I? Yeah. Pressure regulator is there. So this emitter could be there. Ah, it works. Good enough. Good enough. Ah, shoot. No, not good enough. I just screwed up. There's a piece of redstone needs to be back in there. Right on top of that. So, just need to put that there so that I can put that piece of redstone back down there. That'll work then. May as well go ahead and use these stone walls in there. For a better look. And yeah, that'll work. Okay. I think that's good enough. I hope. Whatever. Probably got more cables in there than I need, but that's fine. It'll be alright. Cable, cable. Yes, creepers are exploding all over the place. Well, actually they're exploding in the mob trap upstairs. I'll show you. Occasionally they drop seeds, creeper seeds, when they get killed. So what'll happen is they'll explode right along the edges here, in here when the grinder kills them. It won't do any damage because mob griefing is off, and I'm using Ender IO conduits, not thermal expansion conduits, so that prevents any kind of damage from happening. But it does have, well, I mean, if you did it, you could sort with it, yes, but you would sort it with the, you would sort in the program when you're writing the program. If you're talking about the actual sorting pipes, that would be, extra utilities is probably what you're thinking of. It has actual sorting pipes that have different functions of sorting, like mod by mod, or sort by whether or not there's something in the inventory already or not, things like that. But now Steve's Factory Manager, you can definitely sort with it, but you would write that all into the program of the manager. Let's see here, Redstone emitter. This emitter is going to be that one up there, the one with the higher Y level, and it's also going to now be to the south. Emitter, one with the higher Y level. It's going to do strong power to the south. The output, now this is where I gotta, hang on, so what do I want, 9.5? I want 9.5, so that'd be 6 minus 22.5. No, that's too high. I want 8. So 1.5 minus 22.5 equals, that's 10.5. That's still too high, so I need 9 times 1.5 minus 22.5. So that would regulate it to 9, pressure level of 9. So I actually want this to be 9. Did I set this strength right on here? Output, no, this needs to be 12. At 15 it would pretty much be almost 0. I think that would actually regulate it to 0 pressure. So that should be 12. This should be 9 for the output level. No, I don't want it to be, I want it to be fixed. Now this emitter, well, do I want an emitter here? Because I need that to be self-regulating. Emitter, this is going to be the 9 regulator. So I might need to change that trigger. Yeah, I'm going to change that trigger too. I hate to keep constantly resetting those values, but I kind of need it to. Let me just get a regular trigger. Do a flow control where I split it. Then one's going to come over here, one's over here. Why is that? No emitter selected. It's a lower value, the lower one. South side, yeah, that's right, south side. Uh-oh. Did it get it? No. I wasn't standing on the thing, pad. There we go. Now I got it. What was the question? Matrix, yeah. Yeah, you basically just start with stuff and start throwing in commands. So this is only 5 commands. If you want to see an interesting program, I'll show you an interesting program. If we come out here and look at the Magic Chef, this program has 173 commands. And each one of these is like a program group. If you like go into here, you can actually see There's quite a few commands that it does in order to do all the different cooking and stuff like that. Let's see, toast is a good one. You can see the different conditionals and stuff that I get and that I go through in order to get it to basically make all the food for me, so I don't have to do any more cooking. Set it up once and now I don't have to cook. Okay, so what was I on here down? Ooh. Yeah, that's already, those are apparently regulating. Strong power 9. Strong power 12. Okay, so the regulation's working down there. The next thing would be to give it the conditional. So now I need a redstone conditional over here. And I need 2 more emitters. So this one is going to be the emitter. It's going to be the lower one. It's going to emit towards the south side. Weak power I think is fine on this one. The strength of 15 is fine. Okay, so is it true? Well, here, before I connect that, let's set the conditional up. The conditional is going to look for, it's going to look at that redstone receiver that's a little bit away from there. It's going to look at the top side of it. It's going to look for power level of, shoot, what do I want? What kind of power level is this going to output? Hang on, let me look in here real quick. Gauge. So the redstone is going to be 2/3 times the pressure bar. So if I want to regulate it around, if I want it to turn off around 12 pressure, so 12 times 0.66. So I want to regulate it at 8. So if it is, yeah, so 8. Well, that's what I was actually going to say 8, but I would have been good, but it's always best to check the calculator. So between 8 and 15. So if it is not up to 8, if it is true, if it's above 8, we actually want to set this side to 0. We want to turn it off. Turn off the redstone power. To the south. Weak, yes. So output is 15 side, again, is going to be the south side only. Weak. Power should be fine there. Output pulse. No, I don't want to pulse. There are definitely circumstances where you might want to do that, but I don't want that for this. Again, that's going to be the same emitter, but this one's going to turn it on, so the output will be 15. It'll be true, and that'll turn on when it goes below 8, when the condition is false. So now, if I look in there, oh wait, it's the wrong side, I think. Said it's the wrong side. Hang on, let me disconnect this for a second. This should actually be the upside. Upside. Now, is that getting any signal from anywhere else? It shouldn't be. Can't see back in there. Can't see past that gauge. looks like I'm okay though. Okay, so let me connect this back up and see what happens. Something's happening. I hear, yeah, that's pumping now. All I need to do is take a charging station. One charging station. I also want to put the machine upgrade on this, the output there. What's in the city? Oh yeah, there's spawners all over the cities. Yes, you do keep the heart canisters when you clone. It isn't just a flat map anymore. There's dunes, there's cities, there's lots of danger out there. So that's going to go there. This is going to go in there. Yeah, I can show you one of the cities. In fact, that's what I was doing earlier as I was raiding a city to get some parts for the pneumatic craft stuff, which I ended up having to craft a few bits and pieces anyway. But yes, prior to 1.1.2, there was no landscape at all. It was just flat. Once 1.1.2 came out, it added alien cities and dunes all over the map. So, and the alien cities are now how you get your reactor parts. It's also how you get. You can't get those before. So let me check the regulation. Okay, well, cool. And double check all this stuff. Make sure it's not. So that's still set to 12. That's set to 9. I wish I could see that. I need to see that. Yeah, cities and dunes in danger. Yep. Need to see this. No power there yet. Is that because this is not outputting anything yet? Is it because this is not up to like a level of... What we got going on over here? This is up to 1. Okay, so this should be putting out something, right? Power level 1. Might have to get up a little higher than 1. I really need to keep an eye on this just to make sure the system is functional. I don't want to leave this unattended without double checking to make sure that it's working properly. We all know, at least Cam knows what happens when we leave it unattended without double checking that it is actually all correct. So what are we up to? We're up to a little bit past 1. Once it gets to 1.5, it should be outputting a redstone signal of 1. Or maybe like closer to 2, but I just want to make sure that this is now outputting a little bit of redstone. Okay, there we go. It's outputting a redstone signal of 1. Yes, they are very challenging, to say the least. Zombie pig spawners, actually. Nasty, nasty things. Because they spawn in the daylight. Zombie pigmen will spawn in the daylight, and if you don't edit your configs at all, giant zombie pigmen, yes, they will spawn too. If you don't edit your configs at all, then you'll have to deal with vampire zombie pigmen. Good luck. I highly recommend that you disable the vampire zombie pigmen. So I actually don't need this one at all. Did not need that receiver because I actually wrote it all into automatic mode. So I do need a little bit. Oh wait, what do I have? Do I have a? Where's my chisel here? There we go. Chisel these up into some more cobblestone brick to fit back in there. Oh, and then I need to make a conduit cover, conduit facade. Conduit facade out of some conduit binder. Yeah, there are a number of minor little changes I recommend doing before you play the 1.1.2 version of the map. Primarily disable the vampire pigment and add Ender IO, which is, as you can see, what I've been using for my power cables and stuff like that. Yes, you can still use diamond dollies to get the spawners in 1.1.2. Those are going to be disabled in the next version of the next released version, so don't expect to be able to do that after this version, unless you re-enable it in the configs. But yeah, he said that he's going to disable the diamond dollies after in the next version. And then I don't think there's any other way to get them other than that right now. Okay, so yeah, that system should regulate now. Pigmen are zombies already, but I don't know how it ends up becoming a vampire. I'm not sure. I know one thing though, the vampires require wooden weapons to kill, and since all vanilla wooden tools and weapons have only one durability in this pack, you would have one heck of a time killing one. I mean, I'm sure my cleaver would eventually be able to kill one, but they are highly resistant to non-wooden weapons. If they can be killed with a non-wood weapon at all. I haven't tried. The one time I encountered one, it just obliterated me in one hit. So I rage quit and disabled them and then reloaded my map. And that's how I dealt with them. And yeah, they're going to be turned off in the next version anyway, so. Supposed to be. It does, but I don't know if they would count towards it. They probably would. You probably had to make a tinker's wooden sword or wooden cleaver, but I don't think that you can, because it has iguana tweaks installed. I haven't tried to make a wooden sword, but typically iguana tweaks prevents you from making wooden tools and wooden swords anyway. You tried Blood and Bones? I've been wanting to try Blood and Bones for a while. Actually, yeah, because I've got so many subscribers on YouTube, I need to make that announcement in my next video that I'm going to do a Blood and Bones live stream. It's going to be not this weekend. I might do it next weekend, like next Saturday. Would probably be a good day to do an all-day stream. If I'm going to do it like that, and that's kind of my intention, is to do an all-day stream. So let's see. This is up to whatever. We check the regulation over here. Cool. We're sitting right at 4.5, exactly where I wanted to be. Oh well, definitely I wouldn't do that. I would probably end up having to restart several times, I'm guessing, but I would stick it out anyway. Maybe just for the comedy factor of the whole thing. So right here, I'm looking at, this should stop right around 9, but it's only up to, what is that, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.5. So once this reaches 9, it should stop. And that's my drone charging station right there. That's going to be the one that... Oh, looky there. Looky there. Took him out. Okay, so that stopped, or that's looks like it's working pretty good there. So this should stop once it reaches about 12 power. That paddle should stop turning in there here in a moment. Now this should have stopped at 9. It did. Good. Very good. Yeah, from what I can tell, the best thing to do in Blood and Bones is immediately dig a hole in the ground and live there. From watching other people play anyway, that's what I've gathered. Yeah, lots of food. You want to go around and break all the bushes and the Pam's bushes and stuff that you find. Okay, so that is up to 12, I think, isn't it? Almost? Okay, look, it stopped. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yay! The program worked. No explosions. And this should regulate just fine from now on. I don't know if I need to have it check like every second or not, but I'm just going to leave it. It's probably alright. No explosions. Whoops, not the one I wanted. What's that? There we go. Make some more floor pieces. Fill in all this extra floor area. So yeah, that's gonna go there. Actually, I can go ahead and lay down the other bits of this. Assembly laser and the assembly I/O. Kinda would like the... Well, I would have to cut in that corner if I did it like that. Well, no, I could have the chest come up behind here. Let me see, where do I want the output chest to? Well, I kind of would like to have the chest come here, so the output of the output coming out of this would go right over to here. Or at least a couple things that I would want to... I mean, well, the only thing that would need to go there would be the... Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Put that there. And I can actually put that there. Laser back there. A meme? I'm on a meme. Hey, I don't mind. I don't really mind at all. I need one of these to, let's see, here we go. I can put this right there. So yeah, I can still have a chest right here for that's gonna bring the circuit boards out to it. And then I should have some item conduits in here. I do. Actually, I need to put an empowered item conduit up on top. I also need to remove that ladder from back here, I think, and bring it out to the front. And get another piece of it out. Oh, that's right. I'm not actually able to put ladder on here. Nope. I can put ladder there. That'll work. This, I want the empowered item conduit. That to be set to insert. This to be set to ignore redstone signal. Yeah, that'll work. And that's the input chest. Let's see, the other output chest. I'll set that right there. Yeah. Because then I can... Ooh. Well, actually, I can just bring it straight over to the chest, like so. Actually, I might want to do it like this. Go underneath those. That way I don't have to... Anyway, that's going to go there, back to there, there and there, 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 there. Then I don't want that to connect. That needs to be insert, but I only want it to insert... Shoot, I don't have any of the items. Actually, I want this to be push-pull. Dang it. Where's my conduit probe? Give me my conduit probe. Where's it at? I should have one here somewhere. There it is. I want it in out. That's what I want. So insertion filter. I want the extraction filter. Insertion filter, because that's actually what that's going to do is yeah, I'll be able to do different things out. Let me get some dust and fill in all this extra space down here. This needs to be set to always active. This is already set up pretty much the way I want it for now. Might have to add more to that later, filter wise. See what's being said over here. No, Mr. Crayfish bin. It's what are you talking about, bin? Where? The trash bin? That's actually